Oh, that's cute.
Hi, Julie. First one on today. It's okay for you guys to talk. I have company in the background, so if you hear some chatter, my nieces are here. Hi, Amy. I'd be thrilled if you would go ahead and share. That invites more people to join us. Hi, Joyce. Okay, Facebook has been a little quirky today, so I'm hoping the live does not get interrupted. This won't be very long, but I want to give you a good start on some of the 12 by 12, what do I want to say, one sheet wonder, and how to use those pieces on the cards. This is part of Stampin' Up's Day of Service, or it is Stampin' Up's Day of Service, which is part of our company's Making a Difference campaign that we do each year. And the things we do and the things we, organizations that we raise money for vary from year to year. And this is an extra one that has been thrown in because of the COVID-19 situation. You may already be aware of the fact that we are selling a PDF with all kinds of fun, and there's some serious ones in there as well. So you get 15 pages of all kinds of different, I can flip this. Nope, that's the wrong one. Well, I'll show you in a minute. But you get 15 pages of all of these sayings and things that you can cut out, punch out, use dies with, and put on your cards. It also comes with 2 pages that tell you the colors that the different sentiments are in. So that's pretty cool. And you get all of that for $12. So it's a real deal. And 100% of that $12 goes to COVID-19 relief efforts. Demonstrators are not taking any commission. Stampin' Up is not making any profit on this. 100% of the proceeds go to COVID-19 relief efforts. I can't stress that enough. And the other thing you should know about this is that as of Tuesday afternoon, we have raised $195,000. So that's really exciting, and we're continuing to sell this and hoping to raise even more money for these efforts. So I'm going to flip my camera around, and then we will get started. I'll show you how to cut your designer series papers. You'll need 3 sheets of DSP that coordinate. So I pulled 3 from one package of DSP. So hold on, I'm gonna move my camera around a little bit. Okay. I'll also introduce you to my company. These are my nieces, Avery and Alison. They're here today doing the Day of Service card making with me. Right now they're picking out their designer series papers that they want to use, and expecting my daughter Andrea in a little bit, and also maybe my sister, the girl's mom, Joan. Let's see if I can make this just a wee bit larger. There we go. Okay, so this is that PDF I was talking to you about. Okay. Gives you coordinating colors, coordinating products to like punches and dies that you can use with the different sentiments on each page. So a lot of really fun ones. You are essential to me, spread joy, not germs. I'm here for you from a distance. So I finished Netflix. I thought that was cute. Business on the top, PJs on the bottom. Wish this were a real in-person hug. I can't wait to hug you when this is all over. Sending hugs from a distance. There's no place like home for now. This too shall pass. Not alone, just apart. So a lot of really good sentiments in there that you can cut out or punch out or die cut. And you can use those on your cards today. And remember, it's not just about making cards today, it's about making and sending these cards that we make. So welcome to all of you. I see many of you have jumped on. Alice, Joan, Belle, Tammy, Patricia, who else is on here? Marilyn, Cheryl, thank you for coming. Amy, Patty, Joyce, hi Retha. I think I got everybody. Julie, I think that's everybody. So thanks for being here. I told you that you could bring with you 3 sheets of designer series paper. And this is what I picked out for myself from the Follow Your Art designer series paper. But it could be any 3 sheets that coordinate, 12 by 12 sheets. And I'm going to show you how to cut these. I did download this PDF that our CEO, Sarah Douglas, put out to share with our teams and our customers and followers. This is what all of the employees of Stampin' Up! Facilities are receiving today, along with all the cardstock, DSP, embellishments, adhesives, whatever. So around the globe, staffers at all of our facilities are involved in the Day of Service card making program, just like you and I are. And Alison, and Alison and Avery too. Okay, so on this chart, she has us cutting at 5 inches and 5 inches, top to bottom. So put your designer series paper at the top of your cutter. If I'm assuming if you have the Stampin' trimmer, paper trimmer like I have. Okay, want to make sure I'm in your view here. So I have it marked at 5 inches and I'm going to cut all the way through. I am cutting through all 3 of mine. Our paper cutter will do that with our designer series paper. You may have to just cut one at a time, depending on your cutter and what you're comfortable with. And then we're going to measure over 5 inches again and make the same cut. So now you should have 2 inches by 12 inches, 5 inches by 12, and 5 inches by 12. Now with these 5-inch strips, we're going to, and I'll just do my 3 at a time, we're going to cut these at 3 3/4 inch. So we'll have 5 by 3 3/4. So there's 3 3/4. Scoot it over and I'll cut it 3 3/4 again. And then 3 3/4 a third time. Now you will have a 3/4 inch by 5 inch strip, or 6 of these when we finish cutting all this. You want to save those because we will be using those on one of the card layouts. Now with your other 5 by 12 inch sheets, you're going to do the same thing. Insert it horizontally and cut it 3 3/4 inches. And again, you'll have some 3/4 inch strips left that you want to save. So now, and depending on which way you cut your cardstock, your cards may be horizontal or you might turn them vertical. And don't forget, you have 2 different patterns on each of those sheets. So you can mix and match and have double the patterns and colors you use. Now with your 2" by 12" sheet or strips, we're going to cut those at 3 inches. So you'll end up with 2" by 3" pieces. So insert those strips horizontally. Cut at 3 inches. Scoot it over, cut it 3 inches again. And again. So now you have all these 2" by 3" pieces. Okay, and again, we're going to mix and match them to make lots of different cards. These last 5 or so we'll use, or you can use 3, whatever. We'll use these on another layout as well. Now I've gone ahead and cut some card bases that are in colors that coordinate with my designer series papers, and I'm going to show you the 3 different layouts that Sarah Douglas has shared with us. So this will be a good starting point for you. This is a good ready reference for you to keep too for future crafting. Now I believe the Stampin' Up! Employees got white cardstock, so you can use white card bases, or you can cut card bases of various colors that coordinate with the designer series paper you chose. So I'm stepping out of my box a little bit and using Pacific Point. If you know me, this is not a favorite blue of mine. And I know many people who love this color. So this designer series paper is sort of forcing me outside of my box, which is a good thing. So on the first card layout, oh, and by the way, on this one, I should mark this down. On this card layout, you have enough pieces for, let's see, 6 times 3 is 18. Here, we'll use 2 by 3" pieces. So that's 1, 2, 6 cards. And then 1 of the last one. So you're making well over, what is that, 24, 25 cards is what you can make if you go by these, by this diagram, the 3 different card layouts, card sketches. Okay, so how simple is that? So then all you have to do, you can leave it like that. If you want to add any embellishments, felt pieces, rhinestones, ribbons, washi tape, anything like that, feel free to do that. And I was going to say something else about that. Oh, and here we might just go ahead and cut out some of these things. You can cut them with your scissors or paper trimmer. You might want to cut them out with some punches. I'm trying to find a quick one that I can do with a punch of mine. So it takes less time than cutting out with dies right now. Oh, let's see, there's so many good pieces on here. Oh, here's a cute one. It's your birthday, let's digitally celebrate. So I'm just going to use a 2 1/4 inch circle punch. Actually, I'm going to use my 2" punch instead. And I'll add that to the front of my card. You know I like to use dimensionals, so I'm pulling those. And voila, there's your first card, my first card. It can be as simple as that. Or if you want to dress it up and do some more embellishing or adding ribbons or other layers behind your sentiment, you can do that as well. Okay, now I'm going to, so that's a quick and easy card layout, and you can make 18, as I said, with this, your 3 sheets of designer series paper. All right, the next card layout uses these 2 by 3 inch pieces of DSP that we cut. Okay, 2 by 3. So I'll pick some different ones here. Okay, that's kind of fun. Oh, how about these? I like that. And I think I'm going to put this on Calypso Coral. I'll do it just like that. Now you can have these up against each other, or you can leave a little space between the 2 pieces of DSP if that's what you'd like to do. There it is together. I think I'm going to set mine apart just a little bit. Okay, just like that. Let me grab my sentiments once again. I wonder if, let's see. Not sure if this will fit in my 2 1/4. Oh, it does fit in my 2 1/4 inch punch. And remember, once you purchase this PDF, it's downloadable, so it's super easy for you to print off, and it's super easy for you to make more of later. If you use up all these sentiments, you still have it, you still own it as a download, and you can print some more. Or if you like certain ones, you can print, you know, the sentiments from a particular page, a specific page, if you want to do something like that. Okay, I think for me today, I'm just going to go through and make all the basic cards, the 25 cards, and then I can go back and embellish some more. So that's the second card sketch. And then the last one, you're really just making one of, you know, I'll use a different color this time. How about this basic gray? We'll brighten it up with some of these fun prints and colors. It sounds like little kids in church here. I hear whispering and giggling from my nieces. They're trying to be quiet to not disturb me. I told them it's really okay, but it's kind of fun. It's making me laugh because it's something like when my kids were little or they were little, they'd be whispering in church. Trying to be so quiet. Kind of just making me laugh. And now they're probably laughing at me. Okay, how about, oh, I need one more. Actually, and see these 6 pieces, you can just move around. If you want to use just 2 of the strips on the card, you'll be able to make 4 cards. I've got 5. I'm going to stick with these 5. And then this other one I can use perhaps on one of my other card sketches. Now when I have strips like this, I like to adhere the top and bottom ones first. Because if you do that, then it's easy to line up, space, center the other ones. And then I'll go to my middle. This multi-purpose glue is a good choice of adhesive for this kind of card sketch because there is some, it's forgiving. There is some time to pull it up or slide the pieces if you need to adjust them or space them a little differently. Whoops. The girls said they want to make birthday cards today so they can send birthday cards to all their friends. Obviously, they're not seeing them very much these last few months. Okay, and then you can make this a horizontal or vertical card also. And I think I might have been too close. I'd have to pull something else. How about, I want something a little more bold on here. I like the love and support, but let me see what else there is. Oh, how about this one? Not alone, just apart. Again, pull out your punches, your various dies to cut out all these sentiments. Now, when you finished making some of these cards, oh yes, Tammy Allen, you are absolutely right. These would be great using with our note cards and envelopes, and you know how I feel about those. Those are one of those products that I think is often overlooked, and it's such a good product and such a great value. So yes, great idea, Tammy. So, and of course you'll want to put a white piece of cardstock inside for writing if you use the dark cardstock like this one. Once you have finished these cards, or even while you're in the process, would you take a photograph or a few and post them to Stampin' Piece VIP group? And you can also post them to SU Difference Maker, because by making and sending your cards, you are making a positive difference in our world. And also hashtag sharesunshine. So hashtag SU Difference Maker and hashtag Share Sunshine. Okay, so that's very quickly today's day of service event explanation and how to go about cutting your designer series paper, as well as assembling some cards with these 3 basic card layouts. Happy card making.